Saturday. What advice can you give him? I know you sparred Bradley yourself for Pacquiao 1.
You watching DONTAE'S fight?
You gotta say it like that, dog. You gotta say it like that.
DONTAE'S Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? Boy, I tell you, Oscar De La Hoya and Canelo Alvarez, they done damn near turned Gennady Golovkin into a man on fire because he taking some serious shots at Oscar De La Hoya, Canelo Alvarez, and Chris Eubanks. Gennady Golovkin did an interview with IFL TV, and this is what he had to say about Oscar De La Hoya and Canelo Alvarez. Quote, "It's crazy. It's not respect from him. His team, his promotions, he's a very bad team. Oscar De La Hoya has a bad mouth. Just too much talking. I know who is Oscar. I know his team. There is not respect. Maybe next year, maybe 2 years later, or 3 years later, he will fight me." End quote. Now that's what he had to say about Oscar De La Hoya. Then when he was asked about Chris Eubanks, for those of you guys who don't know, originally Golovkin was supposed to fight Chris Eubanks, but because of the stalls and negotiations, they passed on Chris Eubanks and they went with Kell Brook because he was promoted by the same promoter who was promoting Chris Eubanks, which is Eddie Hearn. Now when Gennady Golovkin was asked about Chris Eubanks, this is what he had to say. "He showed his face, his family, too much talking. He's a clown. I lost too much time. It's crazy. It's not business. It's not boxing. It's not respect for the sport. He's like a clown. I think he's not ready. Just talking." End quote. I'm going to tell you right now, even with Gennady Golovkin's bad language, that didn't need no damn translation. That was what you call shots fired. You know, when it comes to Oscar De La Hoya and Canelo Alvarez, clearly, well, I might as well just say when it comes to both Canelo and Chris Eubanks, clearly you can hear the frustration when it comes to Gennady Golovkin talking about these fighters. The fact that Canelo Alvarez has vacated his belt, we already know that whole story. I thought it was pretty interesting what he said about Chris Eubanks because once again, even with Golovkin's broken English, you can pretty much get the gist of what he's saying. To me, the interpretation was Gennady Golovkin was basically saying that Chris Eubanks' father, he kept getting in the way and he's the reason why the fight didn't happen. On top of that, he believes that they were hesitant and they just really didn't want the fight. They thought about it and they didn't take it. Now, me personally, I don't believe that. I know Chris Eubanks wanted to fight. I know Junior wanted to fight. I personally believe it could be possible, and this is just my own opinion, but it could be possible that Senior, Chris Eubanks' father, he probably was real tough at the negotiation table. I've heard Chris Eubanks Senior on numerous occasions talk about how he was ripped off and took advantage of when he was a boxer, so he's trying to protect his son and he's trying to do everything he can to get his son the best deal, but sometimes you got to know when to hold and when to fold. And that cost the Eubanks a really big fight. But you know, the good news is with all this stuff that Golovkin is talking, I hear that promoter Eddie Hearn, he wants to put Chris Eubanks on the undercard. Now, I'm not sure if that's actually going to come to fruition or not, but it would be a good look if Chris Eubanks was fighting on the undercard and if Gennady Golovkin was successful and he beat Kell Brook. With all the talking that Golovkin is doing, now you have more of a fight. Now you got him talking, now you're building more to a bigger fight. So maybe this Golovkin versus Eubanks fight is marinating right now. And I'm not talking about the Canelo type of marinating, which may take about 2 or 3 years. So, hey, hopefully the fight happens. But then again, we got to still see what happens with Golovkin versus Kell Brook. So, that's pretty much all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.
This is Bobby, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.